CeeBrown coming to you live on Dunkin on Sports. And KG, if you don't know who that is, Kevin Garnett just announced his retirement, man. 1 year in the league. Timmy D, then Amari Stoudemire, now KG, man. The league is definitely changing, man. Like, it's crazy. It's going to be sad to see him go. He started in Minnesota, he ended in Minnesota. He won a ring in Boston, and he played in Brooklyn Nets. He's definitely one of the top, power forwards, big man, best person elite. Like, he was an elite player, man. Like, he was that dude. Also, he knew how to trash talk like Dennis Rodman and Rasheed Wallace. He knew how to get under your skin. The original stretch four, like everybody says it was Dirk, but nah, KG was that man. He would step out and get that mid-range shot, but he could cut slash to the basket and get to that rim. He was nice and lean like Kevin Durant. I always say Kevin Durant had Kevin Garnett's body. Just a great player, great person, a great leader, vocal leader. Like Draymond Green, he's a smaller version of Kevin Garnett. Like he played, well, I won't say play, but his mannerisms are a lot like Kevin Garnett. And when I played NBA Street, man, I always had KG on my team because he was perfect. He had good enough handles. He was fast. He could get to the rim. He could shoot. So he was always a great player to play with, like an NBA Jam or NBA Street. He was just versatile. Like, not a lot of big men could dribble, or they weren't quick. They were slow. So KG was always the perfect person to pick up on your team if you was playing like NBA Street or NBA Jam or something like that. But it's definitely gonna be sad to see him go, man. Like, the league is definitely changing. You start looking at Carmelo Anthony and LeBron James and D Wade as the old heads, man. Like, Allen Iverson, Shaq, and Yao Ming just got inducted into the Hall of Fame. So it's like, sheesh, where does time go, man? Like, that even it's showing my age, man. But I'm so happy for him. I'm so proud of him. Like, I'm so glad to see him make it through. He should have definitely won a ring in Minnesota with when him and Stephon Marbury was going, and Latrell Speedwell, and Wally Zerbiak. Like, they had a team, son. Like, they had that was a nice, decent team. They should have definitely won a ring those years that they were together, but they just could never get it done. He won one in Boston with Ray Allen and Paul Pierce, the original Big Three, or I say the new Millennium Big Three before Miami, got together. But man, he was just a great player. Stand-up guy, hard nosed, go to work, just go to work, man. Like, he was just first one in the gym, last one out. He was a hard nosed, great rebounder, great shooter. He always gave back to the communities that he was working in. He might have pushed the boundaries with some of his trash talk, but it definitely did his job. It got you off your game and made you not perform to your best capability. But hats off to him. He's going to be missed. Like I said, Kobe Bryant, Timmy Duncan, Amari Stoudemire, KG, they're all going to the Hall of Fame. Hats off to him, man. This is going to be weird to see him go. This is going to be his last year in 2K because right now he's currently on the roster. But I know when they start doing the updates and the roster patches, they're going to take him off. Hopefully they'll put him in free agency or something like that. Or, they'll put some of his legendary teams on there. Even though I think Boston is up there and I think one of the Minnesota teams is up there. But he's definitely a great staple to the game of NBA, to all the sports fans that are KG fans through and through. Number 21, he was a beast. He always rocked the baldy. And, not a lot of people, rock the bald head, coming through. Even though when he first came into the league, he had a little fade with the partying and everything. But for the majority, he rocked the baldy just like Jordan. Like, a lot of people say, oh, Jordan was the only person, blah, blah, blah. And, hair is part of fashion. It's always been part of fashion with, like, Ben Wallace's fro or Allen Iverson's cornrows. But, there was a couple of people that rocked that baldy and you knew it. Like Charles Barkley, Jordan, KG. Like, you just knew, like, they was going to rock the baldy and look good doing it. No homo, but KG, man, it's going to be sad to see him go. Yeah, he hasn't really done anything after or since he's left Boston, but you just got to respect him, man. He's a legend. He's a walking legend. Like, when Shaq left, Miami? That was a stretch. When he left Miami, we knew he was just there just to be there. Like, he should have retired after he won that ring in Miami, because when he played in Phoenix and Boston and Cleveland, he was just horrible. Like, he was done. He was a wrap. It was over. but you know, he just kind of just couldn't let go of the game. But I'm so glad, you know, he's finally done. You know, thank you for all your years and all your commitment. Thank you for your 21 years of giving it to the league. Thank you for being one of my favorite players, you know, up there in my, I guess, of all time list. He's in there, my top 10, top 20. You know, I got Melo, I got Rasheed Wallace, I got Allen Iverson, Scottie Pippen, Michael Jordan, KG, Derrick Rose, you know, what's his name, Clyde Drexler, Sean Kemp. You know, there's a whole bunch of people up there in no particular order, but KG was definitely, you know, a standout. There's not gonna be another KG. Like a lot of people say, there's not gonna be another Kobe, or there's not gonna be another Jordan, there's not gonna be another LeBron, but there never will be another KG, man. Hats off to him. Like, he was a trash talker, he was a leader, he was a great player, a great parent, a great father. Like, he was just an all-around great dude. And you know, a lot of people took some of the trash talk to heart, but it's like, yo, he just did that to get you off your game. Like, Dennis Rodman used to do that, a lot of players used to do that, Rasheed Wallace used to do that, Meta World Peace or Ron Artest, Steven Jackson. A lot of people used to talk trash to get you off your game, and you know, it wasn't not to be malicious or, you know, to be, you know, disrespectful. It was just to get you off your game. Like, it was a part of playing defense, so just take you off your bricks. But also, he was one of the players, or one of the few players, you know, have tattoos in the league. He was part of that wave of, you know, NBA bringing in tattoos and, you know, it being more acceptable and more players starting to have them. And you know, he was just part of that wave, because yeah, Dennis Rodman was there, but he was way before his time. Like, people were completely shocked. But when him, like Stephon Marbury and Allen Iverson and Kevin Garnett, all those players started coming in, I think that was the 90s draft year, and they started having tattoos. And I think when Iverson came in, he didn't even have any, or if he did, he only had a couple. They were definitely part of the few. Like Sean Marion, he had a couple. It was just like, you know, he was definitely a pioneer, man. Like, Kevin Garnett was definitely a trendsetter for the NBA. So hopefully, you know, you don't go too far away from the game. Hopefully you do something in broadcasting or coaching or, you know, training, something. I hope you don't just like retire and just go off into the sunset. Hopefully you stay around so we still get to see that personality, that funny, goofy guy, that lovable guy. We love you, Kevin Garnett. Thank you for your 21 years, man. It's been a pleasure. This is Dunkin on Sports. Give me that live update, y'all. Have a good one. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button.